Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is my monthly update for the collab called Crafty Goals with Amalia, and we upload our video every first Saturday of the month. And this is just a recap of the goals that I have set for myself to work on. These goals can be crafty goals. They can be like just your everyday life goals. It can be business goals. It's just whatever the individual that's participating wants to kind of keep track of. I followed along with this collab last year, and I really loved seeing all the goals that all the participants were tracking and achieving. If they fell short, you can always just fun like seeing how they do for the following month, if they're able to kind of work back up to what they were trying to do for the previous month. This has been a lot of fun for me. It has really gotten me to create way more in my craft room than I ever would have done without this and all the collabs that I've been in. And this collab here in particular is kind of like helping me keep up and focused on all of the collabs that I'm participating in all together. And before I forget, everyone's links will be in the description below. Amalia has it kind of split up with, there's the veterans who are all the ones who participated in the past, like last year, and then there's a whole bunch of us newbies that joined in this year starting in January, and I'm sure there might even be some that have jumped in along the way, but I've been doing this since January, and like I said, it has helped me out so much. And I plan on, before the end of the year, I'm wanting to kind of copy Paige, who is Stamp Girl. She does a running total every month, like how many cards she's made for the year, how many embellishments she's made for the year, and I just kind of like to go through my whole this is my notebook that I keep up with all my projects that I make, and I'd kind of like to go through and just kind of tally up everything that I've made, because I'm really I'd love to see my total of like cards and ATCs, especially because those are the two main things that I create. So let me jump into this real fast. I'm going to try to keep this from being a ridiculously long video. Here is my calendar for October. There are 2 collabs, as you can see right here, that I scratched off, and I'll explain that here in a second. But on the first Saturday of each month, we do upload our Crafty Goals update, and that goes up at 3 p.m. So on Saturday the 3rd of October, I did upload my goals recap for September. The next collab that I'm in is my own. It's the 10 on the 10th Christmas card collab, and I did upload my cards on the 10th, and as well I participate in a open collab by Heather's Handmade Haven. It's called the Great American Stash Bash. We do tags on the 10th of each month, and on the very last day of each month we do cards, and it's a particular theme each month. The theme for October was fall, or I guess autumn. So I did have a video on the 10th for that as well. Over here on the 11th, I'm in a collab with Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. It's called Embellishments on the 11th. On the following, and these were, I kind of marked that off. I was just starting to try to mark off the days in between my next collab, just so that I would kind of know how much time I had to work on a particular project. But as you can see, I didn't keep up with that for very long. So, where was I? On the 11th, or the next week, the 18th, I have a collab that myself and my friend Katie, who is Crafty Crab here on YouTube, it's a card collab that we co-host, and each month on the 3rd Sunday, you just upload a card that's created to a particular theme, which anyone that's following along this collab, who's also in the card collab with me, I just wanted to throw this in real fast. I will be getting an email sent out to all of you ladies just to kind of, update you all on next year. So just wanted to throw that in there while I was thinking of it. Also on the 19th, there is a Having Fun Making Jewelry collab, which is hosted by Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. And we make jewelry pieces following particular collar scheme each month. And that goes up at 10 a.m. A few days later, on the 21st of each month, I'm in a collab that I joined with Left-Handed Crafter, who's Brandy. And I know there's Dawn Creates, I think is her channel name, and there's a couple others. There's not like a whole lot of us in there, but it's a lot of fun. There is a theme for that collab each month, and these are masculine cards. We make 2, and that goes up on the 21st. On the 25th, another Deb Houck collab. It's Smash That Small Paper Pad, and that's where we use paper pads, anything smaller than a 12 by 12, just to try to kind of whittle down our stash of paper, if that's even possible. I saw someone in an email with this collab, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Brandy, who said something about she thinks that she might have bought more paper pads this year than she's actually used, which is funny. So on the 27th, a Deb Houck collab called Stickier Side of Crafting, where we try to use up our stickers in our collab. And over here, we ended up not, or at least I ended up not doing the Pinspiration collab for this month because Creations by Kimber is the one that ran this collab, and she unfortunately had to step down and didn't have like the time, and just getting close to the end of the year, everyone just kind of has a bunch of stuff going on and pulled in different directions. And so I don't know if anyone else is going to take over as our leader. If we don't continue with this through someone else hosting, I may try to do my own thing starting in 2021 where I can still, something in my throat. I'll still try to do a project once a month that I find on Pinterest. I'm thinking about even maybe doing something that's a new technique. It can be either a jewelry making technique or some kind of new card technique that I've never done before. Just some kind of technique that will help me grow as a crafter. So I'm thinking about doing something like that on my own if we don't continue with this, if someone else doesn't pick this up next year. So I kind of did not do that because I was so busy in other things going on that it actually crept up on me, and I completely forgot about it anyways, but I knew this was going to be the last month, so I don't remember seeing anyone else's video, so I don't know if anyone did a Pinspiration video. I'll have to go back and actually search that up, because if anyone did that, I'll have to watch them, because I completely just forgot about that. And then I did not upload any card for the Great American Stash Bash collab, which would have been fall as well. So that's what my October calendar looked like. And then for November, I've already got them laid out. It's the same ones minus the, well, I did go ahead and write this one down on the last day of the month. I did not put the Pinspiration one there, but I'm in a new collab. This is just a November collab. It's hosted by Beth, who is Bourbon Creek Crafts. It's called the Crafty Christmas Collab. She did have this last year. I did not find out about it until I think they were a week or two in, but I did follow along, and it was a really fun collab. Different Christmas projects every Wednesday throughout the whole month of November, and we use one paper pad or paper collection, and we have to use that same collection throughout all 4 projects. We don't have to use it up, use the whole paper pad or collection up, but we just have to use that same one. So I did have my first video on Wednesday the 4th, which was 2 days ago from today. This is Friday that I'm filming. So if you haven't checked that out, go check out my video and see what project. I made a really cute little 4x4 little chunky mini album, which is adorable. So I've actually already got my project made for this week, and I've got partial project made. So I'm actually on the ball with this one for once. And I can see, as you can see, I kind of drew my arrow down here, not realizing that this is like all of the dates that I have the Deb collabs on. So I just kind of had to write around my little lines there. I didn't even pay attention to the 11th, 18th, and 25th. So I'll have 2 collabs going up over the next 3 Wednesdays. And then here are all my regular scheduled viewings here. So that is my calendar for November. I can't believe that we're already on, today's the 6th of November. Man, it's going fast. For long, we will be Thanksgiving, and then it will be Christmas. That is crazy. And so here is my tracker sheet that I use. I can get this to stay up here. 2020 Crafty Goals with Amalia. Just real fast. These are what I hope to achieve each month. For crocheting, I had down that I would like to do work on 2 projects. I did actually not do any crochet in October. And for jewelry, I was wanting to do, I had a goal of 1 project per month. And when I came up with these goals, this was before I had joined a bunch of the collabs that I'm in. So the jewelry collab I'm in actually helps me achieve this one every single month. I did get 3 pieces made. I had the pieces that I actually used in my jewelry collab were eraser charms, Halloween eraser charms, and I had actually made those back in September, but I showed them in my collab video. So these 3 pieces here are new ones that I made, which I don't have that with me. 2 of the pieces were a bracelet and an earrings set. I have already sent off to my swap partner, and then I made another bracelet, and I don't know why, I don't think I've showed it in a video. So but it was a green, made with like some green beads that were in the bargain bead box. It was the October box. So I hate that I did not bring that in here, but I do not have that to show. Cross stitch, I was hoping to get about 3 hours per week on my stitching. I did actually stitch about 3 different times throughout the month, a total of 8 hours. For Kill paper pads, I had 4 for the whole year as my goal. I've actually been doing really well on that, thanks to Deb's Smash That Small paper pad. I did use up a Pinkaboo 6x6 pad in October. I started it in like the middle towards the end of September, and I finished somewhere around the middle of October. So I've had 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13 total pads that I've used up, which is awesome. For Kill 4 card kits per year, I have only used up 1 Simon Says Stamps Christmas card kit. I need to really pull out some of my card kits and try to use up a few in November and December to reach that goal. For my 10 Christmas cards per month goal, I did get right on my number for the month. I had 10. 30 greeting cards. I actually got 46 made. Now a lot of those were for swaps. And when I say greeting cards, I mean basically any card, any size that's not Christmas. So this includes a lot of 3x3 note cards. I have 6x6 cards that I've made. I made a 4x4 card throughout in the month of October. A lot of A2 cards, and also some 3x4 little cards with envelopes. So that includes anything that's not Christmas, and it can be any size of card. And I did get 46, which is a great amount. For 1 rack or Happy Mail every 3 months, that would have equaled out to 4 for the year, and I'm already at 6, so that is great. I love sending people just random surprises, and next year I actually have a little Happy Mail type thing that I'm wanting to try to work up for myself to send out, just little cards, my handmade cards, send them out more next year, so that will be fun. This was a birthday surprise package that I sent out to my friend Mike, who is Life with Mike. His birthday was actually towards the beginning of November. I think it was like the 4th, maybe, 3rd or 4th. And so I sent him a little birthday package. For organizing in my craft stash, I did get 6 hours throughout the month of October. I had a couple different 3-hour sessions where I really got a lot done in my craft room. So that was great to be able to get things put away. And I'll be doing some more organizing pretty soon, because now that I'm through with all of my Halloween crafting, I will be putting all of that stuff back into the cabinet that's out in my living room. For 5 ATCs per month, I kind of fell flat here. I only had 3, and all 3 of those were for Facebook swaps. 2 of them were Graphic 45 ATCs for a new group. Well, it's not a new group. It's one that I just discovered this past month, and it's called Graphic 45 ATCs, I think is the name of the group. And everything we make is with our Graphic 45 papers, which I love making ATCs, and I really want to start using my Graphic 45 paper. So I thought that was the perfect group for me to join. So I made 2 Halloween ATCs with my Alice in Wonderland. I think it was called, I don't remember the name of the collection, but it was Alice in Wonderland Halloween. It might have been called Halloween in Wonderland. I'm trying to remember, but I did use that paper. And then I made 1 ATC for one of my other Facebook groups. 10 videos on my channel. I did only make 9 because of having 2 that I did not complete. And then big zeros here because I did not do any giveaways, and I still have yet to participate in challenges. I'm bad. I really want to start participating in people's like birthday or subby challenges and stuff like that. And then here at the very bottom, I wrote down this goal that I'm wanting to achieve, work on for myself for November. Several months back, actually towards the beginning, I think in May was the last time that I followed this goal. I ended up marking it off, was to kind of limit my craft spending, which it seemed like with that being written down there, I thought about it too much, and for some reason it kind of had the opposite effect on me. It made me want crave going to the craft stores and buying online. So for November, I do want to try, and I say it's a no more spend November because yesterday evening I did go to Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to tell myself here, I was going in just for some heavyweight white cardstock, and I was going to see if they had any 3x3 little envelopes in like white envelope packs, and I also needed to get another package of my little like iridescent type bling that I use on every project. And they had the Christmas stickers and crafts and everything half off now, and I kind of went crazy on the stickers. But I do have ideas for all of those stickers, but I did not need any Christmas at all, especially stickers. So I kind of need to really behave myself. So that's why I said it's the no more spend November. So from today through the end of the month, I'm not going to buy anything online, and I'm not going to go into Hobby Lobby or Joann's. Luckily, there's not a Michael's within like short distance of me. I have to drive about 35 minutes to get to one. So I'm not really tempted by Michael's. I just have to stay away from these. Oh, and also Dollar Tree. I do not need to go to Dollar Tree. So that is my goal, my big goal that I'm wanting to work on in November, is not spending any more money. And I noticed that Crafty Owl, Alicia, she actually, I saw posted on her YouTube channel that she started a Facebook page for like No Spend November. I've already spent in November, so I will probably not be joining that group since I've already kind of failed at the No Spend November. But I will just work on my no more spend. Okay, so real quick, since this is already at 19 minutes, let me just flip over here and I'll just do a quick run through of my October, what I did. The first, I did do a tag and a pocket letter. On the second, I filmed my craft goals video. On the 3rd, that's where I did some cross stitch. On the 4th, I got quite a bit of crafting done. I made 12 fall cards, 3 fall bookmarks. I finished up my pocket letter, and I made 6 twinchies for a swap. And that was the paper pad that I used up in October. It's the Pinkaboo from Recollections, and it was 6x6. And on the 5th and the 6th, I did some cross stitch. The 7th was when I made my Graphic 45 ATCs, and I did some more cross stitch. On the 8th, I did my Christmas cards and some more Halloween cards, and I created, or not created, I altered a Stampin' Up! Mini pizza box for a swap. And I made, that was to hold these, where are they? I don't know if I had made them yet. I made 6, there they are, 3x3 Halloween cards. They went in the pizza box. On the 9th, I finished my Christmas cards and filmed my video. And on the 10th, I made some fall embellishments and filmed embellishments on the 11th video. I made envelopes for those 3x3 mini cards that went in that pizza box. And on the 11th, and my cat is trying to scratch my door down. On the 11th, I finished 3 altered Halloween dominoes. And I created, oh, I didn't think I saw my goal for that on here. I had a goal, I must have skipped that, to do 4 albums or folios for the year. And I did create 1 folio, and that was this Halloween. Okay, that's my cat Bobby, about to drive me crazy. That was the Halloween folio that I made for the swap. And let me open that door really fast, or he drives me crazy. Okay. And I didn't do anything. I had 2 days where I just didn't do any kind of crafting. No cross stitch, no jewelry making, no crafting, no anything. I got back in my craft room on the 14th, and I did a 6x6 Thanksgiving card for a Facebook swap. The 15th, I filmed a Halloween, or I filmed my, oh, I forgot to write that down on my calendar. I did film a Halloween, or a video where I showed what I sent my partner for the Halloween swap in the Facebook group that I'm in. And the 16th, I filmed my jewelry collab, and then here's where I made that green bracelet. The 17th, I did a bunch of stuff. I made a tea-themed card for my card collab, filmed the video, 6 more 3x3 Halloween note cards, made 4 A2 Halloween cards that I did for the Man on Man collab, 2 3x4 cards with envelopes, and a 4x4 card with that. These 2 were with that Pinkaboo pad. The 18th, I did a fall A2 card for a swap, and I made 4 recipe cards for a swap. And the 19th, I cleaned, and the 20th, I cleaned and organized in my craft room, and also made a fall mini pocket letter, and I made that orange bracelet and earring set for my swap partner. And then over here, I either didn't do anything, or I just forgot to write something down. The 22nd, I made a mini pocket letter it's called the October mini pocket letter, because we have to create it in whatever reminds us of, like, October. It can be Halloween, it can be a fall inspired, but it has to have the name of the month on there somewhere. And then a black cats and bats themed mini pocket letter. The 23rd, I did 2 large notepad wallets for a swap, 4 fall banner paper clips for a swap, and an October themed ATC. And on the 24th, I made 12 3x3 note cards, which I showed in my sticker collab video. I don't know what happened to the 25th in there. 26th, I filmed my sticker collab video. And the 27th was, or the 27th through the 31st, I just didn't get into my craft room because I was super busy not really organizing. I got into a cleaning frenzy in my bedroom because I've been trying to locate all of my Christmas planning papers. I have a stack where every year I just add to it. of my like baking lists and shopping lists and gift lists and card lists and everything, and I have not been able to find that this year. I put it away somewhere around March, April, May, sometime around that. I don't know when and I don't know where I put it away. Still haven't located it. Luckily, I have all my recipes saved in Pinterest that I make every year for the holidays. And so I do have those recipes for like my handmade candies and cookies and all that stuff. And then I also put together a dresser that is going into my bedroom. So I was busy doing all of that stuff the last 4 days of the month. And so that is my recap of everything that I got done in the month of October. I didn't really feel like I had gotten that much done, but when I pulled out my notebook, that's when I realized exactly how much crafting I did and how many projects I was able to make. So that's one reason I really love doing this collab, because it really helps me to keep track of everything. So when I feel like I've not really been in my craft room that much, I can look back and be like, oh yes, I did a lot of stuff on that day, and I can just kind of point out to myself that I am getting a lot accomplished even when it doesn't feel like it. And so every month in this collab there is a kind of like a theme word, and for October the word is thankful. And so I am very thankful for Amalia for having this collab, because it has really helped me achieve so much this year. And last year I really didn't feel like I did very much crafting. I did mostly just watching people's videos and doing a lot of, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, and not really organizing anything, not really creating anything. So this collab has been a great way for me to actually sit down and keep track of everything that I'm doing, and to really just get more involved in my crafting. So I'm very thankful for Amalia having this collab and that I am able to participate. So thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you all have had a great week so far, and thank goodness that it is the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend, and I hope everyone had a great day. Please check out all the other ladies and their videos to see how they're doing on their goals, and I will talk to you all the next time. Take care.